I think the Double Dragon guys are like Billy and Jimmy Lee.
Yeah, they're brothers. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's one that I used to beat from time to time.
Yeah, I don't think I ever beat that on the NES, but I beat it on the Wii U Virtual Console.
I beat it on the NES, but it was just. I mean, and I did it multiple times. It wasn't like it. It's not one that took you that long, right? It's just that you had only what 3 lives.
Yeah.
And maybe you could continue like one time. I can't remember if you could even do that. Maybe you could like hit select and start, and then I think maybe you could continue from that level one time, but then you were just done. You know, I could do it. Like I've done it, but like I probably do it like after I got good at it, I would probably be able to accomplish that 25% of the time. And it's just, is it worth it for me at that point? Once you've done it once, like
yeah.
And occasionally I would get that in my head where I'm like, I want to do it, and I would try. I don't know. I'm like, that's hard.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know if I would do that. I beat it with save states.
Yeah, I would beat it with save states now. I just haven't tried it again. I might actually. Now
the music in that NES port
is awesome.
Phenomenal. Yeah, it's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's playing in my head right now, and with the sound effects from punching.
Yeah, no, it's one of the best soundtracks that there's ever been.
Yeah, it's underappreciated. I've never really said it out loud that game. I don't know if I realized.
And I remember looking forward to Double Dragon, and like that's like one of the first games I remember because I'd read about in probably Fun Club newsletter or something. They're like, oh, this is coming out, and I'd played it in the arcade, and like that's about as much possible like advanced knowledge of like a game coming out as I could have at that time.
yeah, I feel like as far as something could be hyped back then, Double Dragon was pretty hyped because it was so successful in the arcade.
Yeah.
But even before it came out, I remember the screenshots in like either the Fun Club newsletter or the Nintendo Power. And I remember being like underwhelmed, like what? Having to like taper my expectations. Yeah, it was a completely different game, but it was awesome.
Now, have you played through Double Dragon in the arcade?
I used to play it in the arcade all the time, yeah.
How far do you think you got in the arcade?
Maybe I did beat it if I had enough quarters, I don't know.
I feel like I must have beaten it with somebody, because they always had them at the nickel arcades.
Yeah.
It seems like it wouldn't have been taken that much to do that, right? Like, but you could do like the Simpsons arcade game, right?
Or I was gonna say, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Right.
Yeah. It's just as far as you want to go. I really liked that game in the arcade, and I was excited for the NES version. And while it seemed like a different experience, I still liked it.
Yeah.
They had 3 of them on the NES.
Did they?
Yeah.
I think I've only played the first one. Have you played any of the others?
No, and I've never owned them physically.
We may need to add those to our list to give a try.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying that.
Okay, Double Dragon 2 for the NES now.
That was all about platforming.
Yeah, the platformer was ridiculous. And like, I mean, half of those levels didn't even have like end bosses. It was like an end platforming room, and then it advanced you to the next level.
Yep, go in the door and that's it.
Yeah. It was so weird. And the fights were the easiest things in the world. Like we could literally just stand there and punch. I don't think we ever died, at least like lost, multiple lives, when we were fighting anybody.
Yeah, not even we just kept falling off the ledge.
Yeah, we fell on the ledge a lot of times.
But you're right, those big bobos and what were the other things? Yeah, those were tough, but they were it was a matter of time. It wasn't
no. They weren't like the bobos in the first Double Dragon are tough, man. I hate those things.
Right. Yeah, there wasn't much challenge. That's why they made the platforming. They really tried to Because obviously Double Dragon 1 was a arcade game. Was Double Dragon 2 in the arcades or no? That was it just straight for console?
It was also in the arcade. And I think I may have been reading about because Double Dragon for the Nintendo, for the NES, and Double Dragon for the arcade were very different games. Like, not just, obviously graphically, but just in the way they played too. And they went back more towards the arcade style in Double Dragon 2, I think. Yeah, this is the arcade. See, this is actually a lot like that one was.
Yeah. Up the ladders. Oh, look, they can fall off towards the screen.
Yeah, can they?
I don't know. It looked like he would have if he could have.
It would have if it was me, based on the way we were playing.
I don't think he can fall off. That guy would have fallen off there.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, is that the guy that
Yeah, I remember that guy.
the mask would hit the ground?
Yeah. So I guess the NES version was pretty close to.
Oh, he fell off.
He fell off.
Yeah.
So I guess it's pretty close to this.
Yeah, but I don't see. I mean, I'm not saying they're not here, but all we've seen is fighting. I'm talking about all of that platforming.
Yeah.
I think you're in the final boss room.
Are they already? Yeah. So it doesn't have the platforming.
No, that must have been just added for the NES.
Just to make it longer.
Yeah, because I think they probably skipped out on some fighting parts and then they added. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just felt like cheap filler to me.
Yeah, this whole game was cheap filler. And yeah, the fighting parts just weren't difficult either.
No.
Oh yeah, I remember this fight was at the end was the same too with
Yeah,
we're fighting. I still don't even understand what this is. Is this a ghost that possesses you?
It seemed like it. Yeah, it was a really easy to make ending boss, is what it was.
Yeah, it was confusing.
Confusing for the player, but a cutscene.
Oh my goodness!
Man,
there's something wrong with these people.
Yeah, there's something off.
I can't tell which one I'm more creeped out by, to be honest.
All three of them are pretty creepy, actually. I'm just so happy that those brothers got that girl. Are we supposed to be happy about that?
I guess that's Billy and Jimmy Lee, right? And and that's Marion.
Yeah. Now what?
Well, one gets the front, one gets the back. Right? Let's look up real quick the NES version too.
Let's hear some of that sweet, sweet music. Oh, yes. That's awful.
Graphically, it's actually pretty good for the NES.
Yeah.
And it plays pretty close to the arcade too. It's just those platforming levels.
And the ease of the fights.
Yeah. Here's the platforms.
Yeah, this is awful.
Oh yeah, that was our first platforming room with the conveyor belts.
It's just terrible. We didn't have any idea what was coming our way. Tease us with this nice, beautiful outdoor level.
I know. This level looks great.
It does.
Oh, this is the one
popped off the edge.
Where he kept getting suplexed off the edge.
Yeah, by the Bobo.
Yeah. This guy.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
wow.
What the?
That was impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy threw us off the edge like probably 15 times in a row. Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck, yeah. I mean, that was at least an effort. That's a pretty detailed looking machine.
Yeah, yeah. And you almost have to jump up this one like it's a Donkey Kong level to get up there.
Yeah. I couldn't tell where you were supposed to jump.
I couldn't either.
Did you see that move he just did to those two guys? He just gets rid of them, like, shoots them both the same way. 1, 2.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
The timing of this is so ridiculously hard.
Yeah, it was.
Like, it's fine that you have to jump from one to one and have them phase out, but to have them actually change the timing that you need to stand on each one too, because some of them have like
there's no rhythm to it.
delay, right?
Oh my god, I forgot about this hell room. Oh my gosh.
I don't know, man.
It's not an accurate representation of our experience.
No, there's no way I would have stuck with this game without being able to use save states.
Me neither. Oh, this Castlevania wannabe level.
Yeah. I feel like I would have been a lot better at it if I would have understood how I was ever doing that spin kick.
Oh yeah. I kept thinking I had it, but I never really nailed it down.
No, I was the same way.
I hope 3 is better than 2. Oh, here we go. This seems more like a remake of Part 1.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, the enemies sure do come running in.
Yeah. Can I come back? Can I even play from here?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Or is this just like a one life and you're dead deal?
No, it can't be.
No multiple lives. I've never seen anything like that in a game.
No.
Game of that era.
There was no reason for it. It just made it incredibly less accessible.
Save states didn't even make this one that easy.
No. It just made clear how difficult the game is.
Yeah.
It's like we're just dancing.
Oh, no.
Oh no! We're in a good little two-stepper there, huh? Cabaret.
Oh, we should have saved it.
We couldn't manage with save states, and when we finally got all 4 characters, right?
Yeah, we get to the last level and then we have to bail. But at least we figured out the menu screen. That was a big relief.
It was a relief.
It took us a long time to figure out the game. You know what I was thinking about? First of all, it did help once I understood the moves, and it took me a while to figure out the moves. But when you're playing games now, you have, like, every game has a kind of tutorial of some kind that kind of shows you all the moves and teaches you how to play, like, while you're playing. And I've gotten so lazy at learning game mechanics that, like, I feel like I need that, you know, I need the, like, progression of game mechanics to get good at them.
Yeah.
But this game just throws you into, I mean, all games did, you know, it just throws you right into it. It's like, nope, you better know how to do all the moves right away or you're dead.
Sink or swim.
Yeah.
They should have health items. That's what they need.
Yeah.
I'm missing chicken.
I do need some chicken or a burger.
Pizza.
Nice burger.
Yeah. Burger sounds about right. Or even fruit.
I don't know, man. Sounds a little not manly enough for this.
These games were made when men were men. Hey, don't punch me. Here comes the boss, I bet, right? Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That guy looks like a dreadnought.
Yeah, he does.
Torch.
Yeah, totally.
I'm doing all these gymnastics over here and nothing's happening.
Oh.
Yeah, son of a bitch. Let's just go for it. That's exactly what I meant. Maybe we need to switch to nunchucks.
Got my nunchucks. Oh, man. Frightening me.
Oh, yeah. Come on, nunchuckers. Yeah.
Yeah. Genius.
Oh, thank you. Well, kicking his ass with what we have.
Yeah.
Look at that! Damn fools beating me up. Don't beat me up.
Oh, save state's the best.
What did we do without him? Oh yeah, we had all kinds of time. Did not have kids in careers. Jesus. This music's good.
Yeah, I like this actually. The music on this is so much better than the second one.
Yeah, that was Bush League.
God, come on, man. Stop punching me. Sure.
An eye for an eye and we're all blind. Come on. Just get along.
Oh man, I just got my ass kicked again.
It's going around.
I like that background there.
It's nice, yeah. Alright.
Oh,
nice! What?
No safe state for you, Chin. Although, now it's looking good again.
Chin, goodbye. I am beaten. Let's see. Any guesses? Mount Fuji, Tokyo Tower, a bullet train, or a temple?
Yeah. Fuji.
Well,
Oh, I like the little.
It's a temple. Whoa, ninjas!
Did you just throw me?
It looked like I did.
We've become masters.
The Lee boys are full of surprises. Take our medicine.
Oh no!
No! What are we talking here? What are we talking? I haven't been hit yet.
Oh, I wonder. Nope, not a good idea. Not a good idea.
What's going on?
I'm doing awful.
I think I just got really lucky.
Oh man! Wait,
They're after
what the
you.
hell?
They're after you, dude. They're after you. I have not been hit. I have not been hit yet.
Oh, what do we have to do?
And I still fell for it.
Hey, oh, you got him!
I'm
Disgraced. I've
disgraced.
tasted defeat for the first time.
Oh man, Chinnis. It's big.
Keep your chin up.
This is not what I'm used to in Double Dragon.
No.
Looks like a fat carnival barker. Oh man, I thought I was kicking ass and I was getting kneed in the face. That was Chin taking it.
Taking it on the chin.
Taking it on the chin. And the butt crack of his chin.
That's right. It only took us 30 save states to do it.
We made it.
Oh no!
He was waiting for us! This sucks. I'm not even touching it. Shooting these.
I hit him like 5 times with my things and it didn't even hurt him.
Oh,
I went the boss too.
Oh man!
Oh, and
Man, my iron claws aren't getting a chance to play. Nice!
Woo! And I definitely liked it a lot better than part 2.
Immensely. Part 2 had way too much platforming.
Way too much platforming, and not that I wanted a huge challenge, but the fighting just didn't seem to really matter. You could just kind of stand there and punch everything. Yeah, it was just way too hard.
It was brutal.
When was the last time you played the first Double Dragon?
I think I might have played it on the Wii U's Virtual Console.
Yeah.
In this room. I remember playing through it. And I remember being caught on that part where I was like, wait a second. Now I didn't even realize I needed to go in that cave.
Yeah, with the Abobas.
Yeah. But, figured it out and beat it. That's my favorite version.
Yeah, that's still my favorite too.
It's not a superior game to the third one by any means, besides the balance, the difficulty. It's superior, but
yeah, no, it's more from nostalgic reasons. Definitely both part 2 and part 3 look really good. Like graphically, those are really good for NES games. I mean, part 1 looked pretty trashy, really.
It did.
Even at the time, it was slightly disappointing.
Exactly.
But it controlled really nice, and it was really fun to play.
Yep. And the music was, maybe that's nostalgic as well,
No,
but
I think the Double Dragon
yeah.
music is really good. Yeah, all these songs just kick ass. But yeah, graphically compared to
Oh, it's awful. But this music is awesome.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I wonder what the arcade version's music was like that this game was based on. Let's see if this game did their own thing or if they were just copying.
Yeah, I mean, game mechanics they did a lot differently,
Yeah.
but I don't remember the arcade music.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't decide which of these songs I like best. The music in 3 was really good too,
It was.
but not as good as this.
Not as good as this. They just really dropped the ball in part 2 all the way
Oh
around.
yeah, part 2 was just weak all around.
Oh,
Okay, here's the first one.
right.
It just sounds better on the NES for some reason.
Yeah. It's pretty funky though.
It is. It is. This guy knew what he was doing. I remember these punks.
This is groovy.
This is good. This one. We need more synthesizer like that.
Oh yeah.
So as far as Double Dragon series, then, first of all, 3 games. Let's start here. I'm assuming your favorites are the same as mine for number 1, number 3, then number 2.
Yeah, that's mine as well.
It feels kind of strange to phrase it this way since everybody knows the Double Dragon series, but still, as a piece of like an artifact from the past, what is Double Dragon series like?
The series as a whole is just maybe like a skull. It's got this kind of a strong, cool, edgy aura about it. And just even the name Double Dragon, a skull wouldn't be out of place with the promotional art, you know.
Yeah.
It's something that might pop up either in a corner or a background or in the back of one of their leather jackets. It just strikes me as something that fits with the feeling of the series. And yeah, and they're not that uncommon, I suppose. And like Double Dragon, it's well known and it's not that uncommon, but to appreciate it, you really have to spend some time with it, I guess, and think about it.
I can see that. It's an interesting way to think of it. I get where you're going with the skull, because even though it's really cool now still, and it still has, staying power, and it's still really well known, it definitely feels like it's out of place, right? It's out of time. Like it belongs in the 90s. It's definitely a product of its time. So much is missing from what we'd expect from a beat 'em up today or like a modern game. The difficulty is not fun at all. It's not like a rewarding type difficulty. There's no progression that helps you, get better at the game. It just throws you to the wolves right away. In fact, I would say more than a skull, it's like a corpse with like period appropriate attire. Whatever time period you're looking at, for us, it's like the 90s with Double Dragon, late 80s maybe. And it would be, somebody dressed like a corpse, dressed up in that, like a skeleton, with tattered remains of his 80s clothes on. But if you were digging up through the 20s or 30s, right? It would be some old explorer or something.
Yeah, hey, that's cool. I like it.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have. I mean, I was building on what you said. I honestly wasn't thinking in those terms, but then, yeah, it totally made sense to me what you're saying.